And welcome back to another episode of Hippy Dippy! Alright, we like to
I'm looking
explore.
forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned
Indeed,
by
I
having an
will murder
adventurous
you in your
spirit.
sleep!
But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A
What?
certain sense of... what is it?
Loyalty.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Yep, because we were in Hufflepuff before.
Better be Hufflepuff!
I'll do the other 3 playthroughs off camera. And the reason why I'm being Hufflepuff again, because we were Hufflepuff during the live stream, so. I'm Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Good point, bitch. As I'm getting updates on my fucking phone!
It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Yeah.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
Okay.
Right this way.
Well, you stop being a fucking dick.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
It hasn't stopped me from
Here we
just
are
watching
at the
fucking
entrance to the
cutscenes galore!
Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the 2nd row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow.
Yeah, this
I
is
shall
the
be
only
back
time
in
we
the
get to
morning
sleep!
prep you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Alright, Granny. Well, that was a fucking problem with the glitching thing. Like, what the fuck? Like I said before, I'm also going to be doing a Sonic game too. Time is recording anyway.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone.
I've already done Sonic
Let's head to the common room.
Generations. That's the next Sonic game that we're going to be doing for Tuesdays and Thursdays. At this point, I feel like I just want to upload any type of video that I can do. I still have to complete the Condemn. I still need to complete the fucking Blood Rain 2 fucking playthrough, which I gotta do cheats for that game. That game is fucking difficult. Fucking balls. I never searched this place. Whatever. Are there any chests? Oh, there's a chest right there. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna be playing this playthrough that much. Like I said before. Oh yeah, let's talk to everyone. Hey, Mr. Owl!
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm not worried.
really
I am a
worried.
cocky
I'm sure I'll be
asshole!
fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so.
Maybe it's because you don't know what the fuck you're doing,
Lenore
bitch!
Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do
Alright,
you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
I never did that one.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
I do my due, bitch.
Arthur's got you. Don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student.
I
to
want
get
the
lost in,
Arthur
let
theme
alone a
song to
cat.
pop up.
I'm sure you'll find your way.
I
alright.
say,
I
hey,
mean,
hey,
it'll be
what a
bit
wonderful
overwhelming
time
at
of
first.
day!
I still get lost sometimes.
Arthur.
Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Arthur!
Was that
And
you?
I say, hey,
Yeah,
hey,
one of the
what a
first years,
wonderful
I think.
time of
I
day!
don't have any pets of my own,
I was stopped.
unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful
And good
time
luck
of day!
finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
I probably will at some point.
Well, I had a friend who once went
Oh,
to a muggle
Uncle,
doctor.
this doesn't sound like you. Something's
She'd fallen
wrong.
over in Piccadilly Circus
Oh,
visiting
hello
a
there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice
Nice
to meet
to
you
meet-
too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Yes, I was.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes, he travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
I'm worried about your uncle,
Thank you,
bitch.
Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Adelaide's a sweet girl.
Is the new
She's awesome.
Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
I won't go. Hi, bitch.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now,
We're
in light
kicking
of
the
your
shit out of
unique
someone, you
situation,
bitch!
joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
I'll probably fall
Especially
behind.
as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
What?
Here you are.
Oh, thank you. It's a book of peaches! I'll be finding those peaches off camera, by the way. It's also your...
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
It's so... She just hides it in her fucking armpit? What the
Thank you,
fuck?
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
This
way.
Grady's got some swaying
to
hips.
Practice your magic and
She is swaying those hips like it's no tomorrow. Jeez, oh, there's a Tertius over here.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Found the wicked
Using the
I
guide
have
will
purples.
also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I am keeping up. I wanted to see what was in the treasure chest, bitch!
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Yeah, I know what kind of this is. Yeah, I know what the hell it is. I know what it is. I've been playing this game for a while.
Isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the
pages like it's no tomorrow, bitch.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Your
field guide contains a map of the castle.
Man, this game is fucking long. I know what the hell to do, bitch! I've done this before! Here we go, we traveled. And now we get to deal with fucking load screens galore! After this, though, it's all new to my channel anyway. Because, reasons galore. I'm typing something in right now, hold on. There we go. We got this in the back, so I'm typing something. You can hear it, probably. At this point. Because I don't have a fucking true microphone!
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
You can't get it right now.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade.
Yeah. Okay.
You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Butterbeer? Did we drink that? Isn't there a soda called butterbeer? I think there is.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies.
Butterbeer. Yeah, we have tried the soda before. I just realized that.
Evils that lurk
I made a
behind
video
these
about
walls.
that too. That
A
was
mastery
fucking
of
interesting.
Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become
I need to do
warriors.
those soda videos
Fortunately,
again.
we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
How's the live?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily,
to learn?
the professors
What?
have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yeah, there is.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor
We haven't
Fig, to
done
explain
anything
the
for like an
details of the
hour!
Field Guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will
I'm
lead.
not a
It
genius.
may require a bit
But
more
can they
flexibility with
like
your time than she
read
would
minds?
approve of.
Because there are
And
witches
she
and
may feel
wizards.
obliged
Like
to share details with the headmaster.
I
that
don't know
would
the
be better
folklore
left
of
between us.
Harry Potter.
Understood,
I've seen
Professor.
like 3
Good.
movies,
Now, as
but that's
capable
pretty
as you
much
are,
about it.
I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the Field Guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Fine. Dickbag. I know. I fucking know, jackass.
map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
I love it that they
Now,
just like
sounds
interrupt
you've
each
quite a
other
day
when they're
ahead,
about
what with classes
when they
and a
haven't
trip to
even ended
Hogsmeade
their
for
fucking
supplies,
sentences.
including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Whatever, dude. Alright, now then, we're gonna go back to that, it's daytime here, yay. Move it, bitch. I love that you can face through the fucking door, but I can't! Yep, I know. Now, remember the last time we did this one? I wasn't doing the buttons correctly. Because I am a dumb ant.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poach Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
I hate going to school. I said that in the live stream too.
Levioso.
Alright, so remember the last time I did this with a live stream? I could not do this mission to save the fucking life of me.
Let's try something a little larger.
Because I was pressing the wrong fucking button! Alright, so this is what she wants you to do. She wants you to attack it first.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
There we go.
Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier. Good. Now, well done.
God, bitch.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only
Alright,
Levioso,
Mr. Dickweed!
Cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Stupid one.
Complicated.
Please hold these students with this adept.
I did that on my
Not
first try too.
bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Fucking, he has an arrogant ego.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing.
I don't like fucking going to school! What the fuck?!
More likely goblins.
Oh my god!
Kettle of Grindylows entirely.
You and your fucking school bullshit,
I'd advise you
motherfucker!
to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
All right. Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Alright, so this is all new to me, because in the live stream, how do I say it? In the live stream, we didn't get to this point, because my controller fucking crapped out on me. I can't fucking press any fucking buttons!
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
This is why I don't do live streams, because everything happens on a daily thing.
When you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds suspicious, sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
I will be interested later.
Till next time.
I want to get this other fucking day. And then I'll do 3 parts today because I gotta record. I'm gonna take a small break because I have a premiere in like less than 2 hours. But now we gotta go do this one. But we have to go all the way up here. And then I can do some stuff off
Professor
camera.
Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
No, I have not.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now,
This guy
will
looks
be
like a
crucial year
happy-go-lucky
in your
guy.
education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
I feel like
Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
You're a fucking douchebag!
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
You mean I'm just gonna be using spells like it's no tomorrow? Oh, this one's new. No! God, bitch! I'm gonna start from the very beginning!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
What a dick! He says after me. You should say follow me, you fucking moron. Get your fucking facts straight, dickbag! God damn it, man. This game is fucking ridiculous! Drives me fucking nuts!
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So,
hopefully we can play Quidditch.
What better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
I've never done this before. Sort of.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Eh?
Why do I have to do it? Alright, so I have a...
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Very good. Now, splendid. That's it. Not to worry. Very good.
At the very
Points
end.
to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear. I'm not sure. I'm a fucking cheat!
Let us see this. There we go.
Excellent.
Oh, I really got that one!
That is how it's done.
Oh, little bit.
Here we go.
I'm gonna lose this one. She's gonna get 50.
Nicely done.
Natalia wins the first one. Damn it, because that one fell off!
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Sure. Oh, great. Now there's boxes.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter.
You
Focus
go
now.
first,
You
bitch.
will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Phew.
I'm gonna wait. That's 50.
Splendid!
Watch this. There we go.
I did too soon.
Here we go.
I'm gonna lose this one.
Yes. Well done.
I lost that one. I tried the last time, but hey, whatever.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Thanks, dickweed. I lost both! Fuck!
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new
I love
country.
that Mr. Jackass in the background is just talking.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
What? That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts.
So why the fuck are we in Hogwarts? We should go there!
Overwhelming to me. It always felt
Why?
like
Is it because
home.
of Harry Potter?
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
I should have won, but I kind of fucked up with you.
If you would.
Fine, dick!
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected?
You got that
Onai
right.
is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a
I want
fierce
one if those
competitor,
two fucking balls
though I
didn't fucking
sense
hit the
that she's a
ground!
bit distracted of late.
I have too
Now,
much power!
Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Fine. No, we can't go there. Alright, so... Oh yeah, that's right.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe.
I don't give a shit what the fuck you're talking about. Alright. Okay, yep, I know. So we have to find these fucking things. But we're gonna move around. And we're also gonna save, so I don't have to deal with it. I don't know why the hell I get back out here. Save game. That's dope. So they have their own freaking save features? That's awesome. Alright, well. Hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take fucking care. We're gonna do one more part before we end the part.